Diamond Tier 1, baby. Welcome, all you whippersnappers. This is Lonehawk, and I am an Alchemy Best of One player. Welcome to today's deck guide, Dragon Smorgasbord. It's a deck inspired by the new Alchemy Wilds of Eldraine set card Draconic Debut, which is essentially a fireball with that gives you an equal size X discount on the next dragon creature spell you cast. And it is supporting one copy of Shivan Devastator, because that's all I've got right now. Probably could use 2 copies in here. Dergaz's Whelp to go fetch dragons and be a dragon itself. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, because it only takes colorless mana, so it can be free with Draconic Debut. Makes for a heck of a turn 4. Destroy do 3 damage to any target, and then just drop this for free. Then we've got Godric, who turns into a dragon. We've got 1 copy of Nahiri's Warcrafting for removal, 1 copy of Crucius for ramping and card draw, 2 copies of Rivas of the Claw. That it's not a terribly commonly used card. It's a 3/3 menace that can tap to add 2 mana in any combination of colors, only to spend on dragon creature spells. And also allows you once during each of your turns to cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard. Whenever you cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard, it gains when this creature dies, exile it. So it's nice to, when you're up against removal decks, if it survives, you can bring them out. We're playing Sheoldred because Sheoldred, and Decadent Dragon, also a new Wilds of Eldraine card. It's a 4/4 flying trample that creates treasure tokens when it attacks, and can also exile 2 cards from your opponent's deck, which is especially fun when they've just scryed, and then allows you to play them for as long as they remain exiled. And then we've got 3 big dragons. Realm Scorcher Hellkite, 2 copies. It's a 4/6 bargain, flying haste, and if you bargain it, you get 4 mana back, and it has the activated ability for 1 in a red, deal 1 damage to any target. Then Siege Dragon, which is a 5/5 flyer that destroys all walls, which doesn't come into play much, but when it attacks, if they don't control any walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying. To support all our dragons, we've got a mana base of 4 Captivating Crossroads. That's another Alchemy Wilds of Eldraine set card. It will tap for 1 mana of the chosen color. It's that you choose when it comes into play. It's only tapped if you are the starting player, and it's the first 3 turns. So if you're the starting player, it's a slow land. Otherwise, it's just a plain untapped land, which is pretty sweet. We got Sulphurous Springs for the Pain Land. I put in Mount Doom because I have it, and Blackcleave Cliffs, the fast land of Black and Red, and then some Swamp and Mountain. Could maybe even throw in Mishra's Foundry or Murex. I haven't put them in, but they're not exactly on brand for the deck, so I'm running it without it. With that, let's get to the gameplay and see if we can breathe fire on some folks. Well, this looks like a bit better. That looks much better. Okay. we will actually, to avoid the pain, that's the one. Yeah, I think we take that one out. Submit 0, because we only want to do 2 damage. We'll go after it. Ooh, that worked out nicely. Yeah. That's the only land we can play. And we will attack. For this one, we will actually go for the face. And, well, they're not removing that, but it's just a 1/1. Now, let's bring out the removal. Well, that was pretty instant. Yeah, don't do that. We want to... Well, that's kind of rough. I see. Well, this is gonna be rough. Definitely need to keep those guys back as blockers. Let's do that. On the draw. This looks pretty darn good, actually. Yeah. Let's show them red. All right. That can be black. I should have definitely played the Blackleaf Cliffs last time. I'm gonna bring that one out. It's the ideal 3-drop. Now, love that they missed the land. Love that they made it, and that I've made it a tough decision whether they want to draw here. How about... two dragon engines. Feels like I could use another copy of Godric in this deck. I do not come around to them enough. Looks like we might and we'll pay the Whelp with the kicker. Get the Hellkite. Do they have something else? Oh, what does Eternal Thirst do? Just lifelink. Oh, buddy. Red is good. We got plenty of black. We will actually do 4 here. Actually, we'll do 3. Because then we can put the Wicked Roll token on good game. Got some good removal. We're on the play, but we do have some basic lands, so yeah, game on. Didn't really need the debut. Second one, though, might come in handy. We're playing black, so no, we want the Blackleaf Cliffs, and we will end turn again. Their turn 3 play. So, are we dragon to dragon? We want red. They're a black deck. I think we continue to not put removal targets out there. Interesting. A Rowan deck. I don't know that I've faced a Rowan deck. Pass. Well, that was pretty unexciting. We've got plenty of mana for forever. So, yeah, let's just make them wonder about what we've got. We will that'll work. Take got rolling and bring out the dragon. I mean, you gotta assume that it's gonna get nuked, but... They play my tapped land. And my Scoundrel. And they take the treasure. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, dragon versus dragon. Alright, yeah, they're running Go for the Throat. It might survive for some time. Considering they can drop a 5-strength Shivan Dragon, I think we best keep some... Ooh. I do not have that card. And they got a Decadent Dragon. Oof. Well, they can do 9 damage. Does it really count as revealing if I knew you had them? I guess I didn't know you had both Shivan Dragons. Or Shivan Devastators. Alright. Oh. Yikes. And they got a Whelp and a Thundermaw. Okay, the Tyrant of Carriages, or Courages. On the draw, against Mono Red. Well, we're going to assume that they're not a fool. They are offering the trade. I'm just not going to block it. Okay, so their reasoning becomes apparent. Mono Red Overcooked. Interesting. Yeah, we want it red. Yeah, I think we do 2 damage to the ginger root. Ain't it the way that we find Sheoldred against a deck that limits our life gain. And just a little too late. Yep, let's get the other dragon. So they can do 2 damage. 4 damage. Mechanized warfare. Nice. Okie dokie. We had better effing go. I think Sheoldred makes more sense though. I'll go after that because that next to damage. Do we want to ping or do actually this does just as much damage on the draw, so in turn I think we're just going to be too fast for him. Another mechanized warfare. Interesting. Good game. Well, this is a nice curve. Feel like I'm playing the same deck. Ooh, Battle Mouse. This actually looks like the Gleeful Destruction deck. Alright, yeah, we want to play the Blackleaf Cliffs. We are totally fine attacking into that. I'll play the Whelp. We'll block. We do not want them to get too wide. Kind of hoping though that, yeah, we're gonna play the Dragon Engine. Might be no attacks. No, the Forge. Okay. Oh, and they don't come after her. Okay. No, we don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll put them back on their heels. I'd love to do the treasure into Rivas, which we could do this turn, but we can press. That's a big hit. But we can do 6/8 and put out 2 creatures. Or do we want to... Interesting. Yeah, I think we need both those blockers out there. Do we want to bring them out? Yeah, I think we do. That worked out nicely. Waiting on Rivers of the Claw made sense. Made a lot of sense. Not quite sure why they... Good game. I think we better mulligan this. As much as we would love those cards. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Still not great. Still not great. Well, at least we can get the treasure on round 2. Keep 6 and definitely dump the Siege Dragon. Yeah. Get a treasure. Yeah, we'll definitely cut that one down. Doesn't really matter, actually. Totally expect that to be... Oh, interesting. Fiery inscription. Ugh. Well, that just is not nice. This could get really ugly. I'll just put out Sulphurous Springs. Guess we could have put out the mountain. Wow, that helps a bunch. Yeah, that's huge. I think we want that to be black. That's alright. Could have made it red. Definitely put a Wicked Roll token on there. Can they do 11 damage? We know they can do 5, 6, 7. Can they find 4 more? That's 1 spell. Not looking good for you, pal. Yep. Good game. Though you could have saved yourself. We'll actually look back at this. Yes, I had fun. So if I had kept the Charming Scoundrel back, they would have had to have used 1 lightning strike on the Scoundrel. Depends on what the next card was, but because you needed another Scoundrel to make Godric fire breathing or haste creature. So yeah, misplay. Should have held the Charming Scoundrel back as a blocker. Well, it's not a bad draw against top-ranked player. Good test for the deck. We will... Oh, okay. We'll do black. And then we will do that. Nope, I'm not doing 1 damage. Blue-white. Soldiers. It's weird to go to turn 3 without something. Yeah, I think you've got to... Godric. Myriad. Well, that was good timing. Yeah, I think cut down is going to be useful here. You discard the dragon. I think that may actually be the way to go. No. We will try it. That's tough. We really don't. We want something expedient. Yeah. Well, it actually gets you on curve. So they're flooding. Guess they're deciding whether they want to attack with their flyer or not. So they're having some late night fun. Okay. Let's... Well, that's probably going to be very bad. I think we probably want to take care of the flyer right now. And I think we can do this Hellkite. Yep, and we can do it with Bargain. game. Takes down 1800. Yeah, this looks like it could work. We're on the play. So Captivating Crossroads is going to come in tapped. Ooh, that is not good. Ew, that's crazy fast. That is lethal. Yeah, good game. That was just crazy fast. We're on the draw again. Mana has not been a problem at all this run. We will definitely destroy that. And we had best hurry. I'll show mono black. Because we can. Jig is up. Play rivers. No blocks. A little scary for them to have open mana with black in it. What does Golem of the Shaper do? Okay. And we play red. And we can play the Hellkite. Can't bargain it. That's fine. Do we want to prevent them from attacking? What is Tempered Steel? It's an enchantment that we can't deal with. So yeah, let's not attack. So we want to dissuade them from attacking. Well, that's unexpected and disturbing. Slayer of Fear deck. This is interesting. It is first strike and I think we definitely need more dragons. This is going to get ugly in a hurry. So, to that end, would be lovely if we could have something that we can sacrifice. Don't think we're that fortunate. Next best thing is a chunk blocker. Yeah, and we'll threaten lethal. So they're going to go right back on up to 12. Right now, showing we can do... Oh my. Oh, that's just ugly. Taking 6. They get the highest cost card that they possibly can. So we can do 8, 13. Oh. Is there any way we can find to do 1 more damage? Does not look like it. We are just a little short. Alright, can we survive for 1 more turn? Do 5 damage. That doesn't do us any good. We can lay down Rivas and Dragon Engine. Yeah. Good game. Thank you for watching to the end. What did we learn from today's gameplay? That this is a fun deck to play. It, I think, can be improved significantly. We found Godric. We expected this card to do better, and it just doesn't interact a whole lot in the way that we were hoping it to. We were hoping that we could get it into play with another dragon and do lots of damage with the celebration ability. And it works out that it is pretty darn tough to trigger celebration. At the same time, you have a dragon in, and both are available to attack. I think it just doesn't quite belong in this deck. So, question is, what do you put in instead? I could go with a couple more of Daragaz's Whelp. Definitely another Shivan Devastator. We could maybe do some more Realm Scorcher Hellkites, but we don't really want to top the curve. Another Invasion of Tarkir would be good too. Realize that's becoming a really spendy deck, but hey, if you're looking for ideas on what to craft, that might be fun. Charming Scoundrel definitely did her job. giving us a little bit extra, another source of treasure tokens to help out when Decadent Dragon exiles us something that we can't use. So definitely keep the 4 copies of that. Maybe could use another Go for the Throat. Spiteful Hexmage doesn't have a lot of targets for the Cursed Roll token, nor is the Cursed Roll token terribly useful. So I'm thinking going looking for a different, the rat that gives another creature -1/-1 when it dies and mills 2 cards. That might be kind of fun because it might get some dragons into your graveyard for Rivas to pull out of there. Siege Dragon, while effective, Tyrant of Kerr Ridge is way better. It's 1 less cost. It is 1 less power, but it does the 4 damage when it enters the battlefield and has fire breathing. So definitely would go for that one. Another interesting choice might be Cauldron. So bottom line, fun deck. Great to put together if you've got the cards. Don't know that I would go for crafting a bunch of these to get it. It's not that dominant on the ladder. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you'd like to do more, please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear what you'd like to see, what you liked, what you didn't like. I'm just starting out, so I'm happy to hear any constructive criticism. Until next time, may alchemy turn your day to gold.